guys, welcome back to my channel. It has been a little while since I made a video, but we're back and today I'm gonna tell y'all all the things I use to study for the MCATs, just to pay it forward, and hopefully someone will watch this video, learn something new, learn a new tool or tip, and it will help them in their exam. So if you clicked on this video, I'm assuming that you know what the MCATs are. So the MCATs are the medical college admissions test, as I'm sure most of you know. And I'm just going to tell you a few things that I use to study, or a few ways that or tips that I received that I thought were really great and useful for me. And then hopefully they can help you, succeed on the test yourself. So I created a Google Drive called MCAT Prep, which has most of the resources that I use to study. So in this folder is my study schedule down here. So my study schedule, how I created it was to use Kaplan books and then supplemental information, including like Khan Academy videos and sometimes other reference books. So I had the date, the Kaplan section that I wanted to complete that day, and then the supplemental videos that corresponded with the content in that section. So I had the acids and bases content, and then I had the solubility content, and then in the last box it was basically like a schedule, like how long I was going to do what for that evening. And then I continued, and again I just corresponded the Kaplan chapters with the supplemental, and then wrote what content it was, and then I would just put my schedule. So Saturdays were test days, yeah, so that's how I did most of that. And then toward the end of my studying, when I was doing full-time MCAT studying down here, I would put a lot longer schedules. So all I would do was study all day. So I would sit with chapters, and then I would say, I would make a very detailed list of things that I had to do in there. So that was my schedule, and then toward the end it's kind of blank, and then I had what my date was, the exam date, rest days, and I can't find the official copy of my study schedule that I use, but I would also put days that I would have like life things to do, like someone's birthday or a concert or things like that. So that's my study schedule. And then what else? And then so right here in this spreadsheet is just a list of corresponding information depending on what book you're using. So say you're in like Kaplan chapter 1, which is cell theory, it will tell you the corresponding chapters in the burglary review, in exam crackers, and then in Khan Academy. So the part that was most relevant for me was the Khan Academy section. So when I was on whatever chapter, I could just look here and say like these videos correspond with these chapters. So it helped me create my study schedule really easily, and it did that for each book in Kaplan. So that was really, really useful. I loved that so much. What else? So next I use Next Step, which I love so much. So here's Next Step, and right now this is the free version that I'm showing you. So they had really great full-length exams, and you'd have 5 attempts on each, and they had 10 full-length exams that you can do, which was amazing. So I would do those, and then you can look at your results and also review your answers. And then I also use the Q banks. So basically it's split up questions based on what type of section you want to do. So I could do physics, or I could do chemistry, which were the two that I needed to focus on a lot. And then they had content review videos, and these are just a few of them. There are a lot more, but so there'd be like videos of someone talking to you, and it's super cool. And then you could also do section exams, so it would time you, and you would have multiple attempts for each exam, and then you could review all that stuff. So I really like Next Step. Next Step was really good. And then I used UWorld for MCAT, which was amazing. So they had so many questions, and their explanations were just like next level. So the interface was set up like an MCAT test. And then you'd be able to create flashcards based on it, and I could use my phone, and it was really, really awesome. And the explanations were like the best part. They were so intricate, and then you could click this little button right here and create a flashcard. You could time yourself if you needed to. You can mark it for review later. There's a periodic table. Like, it was really the best. It's expensive. They used to have longer free day trials, but you know, it's worth it. Maybe you could split it with someone and just use that to help you. And then for cars practice, I used this Jack Westin reviews, which were really great. So daily questions. He would post one question every day, and the interface was set up like the MCAT, which was really great. And you'd have your passage, and you'd have your questions. And then I would do, during dedicated study time, I would do like 3 of those questions each, and there are so many. And I would try to pick out ones that I thought were really, really boring so that I would like build up stamina to do those. So that was really great. And then for psych and soc, I used... I really just read the book pretty much, but I also use these reviews that Khan Academy has. So this is the 100-page version, and it's just a super long review of basically the Khan Academy videos for the psych and soc sections. But instead of having to sit there and watch through each of the videos, all of the content is written here, so then I could just download it and kind of search topics that I needed to know quick definitions for. So this was really, really useful, really thorough. And then they also had a 300-page version, which was great as well. And this one's like more official, like written by Khan Academy, and it's not loading, and it has table of contents, so it covers all of these things, which is super amazing. So you could just do a quick search of topics that you needed and then review that. So that was really helpful. And I also used flashcards. So there are so many psych and social flashcards that are out there. I'm not really a flashcard person, so I didn't make them per se. I copied a deck and I edited based on definitions that I liked. But I would really use this when I was out and about, and when I was out and about, and I could use it on my phone, and it helped me learn definitions really quickly. So there are just pre-made flashcards that are out there and that you can still edit to kind of make them your own in a way. So that was really great as well. And then I also use AK lectures. And they have really amazing videos on basically everything. I love AK lectures. They're great. So I would highly recommend that as well. And then class notes, I guess, was the other thing that I would use as well. So I had notes, let's see. I had like this is an example of like biochemistry notes that I had. So those are really useful sometimes, but not always, because it'd be too much that you need to know, and you did not need to know all of that. And then I kind of use this reference to help me review my practice tests, and just because it's really important to know why you got things wrong and why you got things right, because it could have just been a guess, and you could have gotten something wrong because it could have just been a careless mistake. So it's important to go through your test because you learn so much from the answers that you get wrong. So that was really important. And then I basically set up a table kind of similar to this one to just organize like the questions that I got wrong and right. So please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with anyone that you feel might benefit from it. If you have any questions about the resources that I use, please don't be afraid to comment or message me or whatever and let me know, because I just want to spread the spread the love to everyone so that we can all succeed is really, so we can all succeed is really the goal, the plan, of 2019 forever. Yeah, so let me know.